pull down and pull back. It will come out. Nasty. I don't think it has ever been clean. So it's time to clean it. So let's do this. Just grab an old toothbrush, put some hot water. For the first scrubbing, you don't actually need to use any products because this is all very soft. For the Samsung drawer, you can remove this part, and then as you can see, it's even dirtier. You have this little piece here, also super dirty, and you have the little hole at the back. It's not that dirty right now, but maybe yours will be. It's okay because it's something that we don't actually clean every day or week or month. I guess it's important to do it once or twice at least a month. As you can see, it comes out very easily. The front part is basically clean. I'm going to keep cleaning the rest. Just so you know, when I took it off, it didn't have that fresh smell, so maybe yours won't have it either. It's okay. It's okay, but it's actually not okay because you're washing your clothes in it. So hopefully you'll be able to clean it all and your clothes will smell very fresh all the time. There's some small spots you can't really get to. Done. But it's okay. If you see that it still doesn't come out, you can always just keep it for maybe 20 minutes, 15 minutes in hot water and some soap. As you can see, because of the water pressure, everything comes out. Very, very nasty. There are some parts that your toothbrush can't reach. You can always try with a little bit of a toothpick and some cotton or a cotton bud. That would also work, especially here, because here on the inside my toothbrush would definitely not reach. So I'll grab a cotton bud sweat it out a little bit. And just do exactly the same you're doing with your toothbrush, and you'll see that it's very, very dirty. As you can see, just switch sides, obviously. You can see all the dirtiness coming out from the other side. There's some water on it. And it's pretty much clean right now. Then just press it again just to be sure that you can see it. And then I'm going to make a cut on that on the other pieces. Obviously don't have to leave the water running, but because of the water pressure, it just takes some of the things pretty easily out. But you can always just put some water in a bucket and just keep on dipping on it, in it. Make sure all of the black spots are gone. But remember, this is just like a first clean. Afterwards, we'll just dip it in some water as well and let it soak a bit. For this one, as you can see, it's pretty much dirty all over. On the inside, it's a bit blue on mine because of my softener, and the rest is just pretty much dirtiness, which I find actually very nasty because I wasn't expecting that at all. I was expecting it obviously to be a little bit dirty, but not this dirty. Just do whatever you can. That doesn't work right now, will be gone later when you soak it. And dirty. You can see the softener drawer is the most dirty one. Don't ask me why. If any of you do know, please just tell me. Maybe there might be a solution for it. Or yeah, I guess just clean it every month if you have the time, obviously. If you don't, I guess maybe every 2 months would be great. You can see some of the things that don't want to come out anymore because they're just too dry at the back. Super dirty here as well. Okay, now we go again with some water. Just take the big pieces out. And assume this part can also come out. Let's see. Definitely. For mine, just press these to the inside and the drawer will come out, and then you'll have better access, because as you can see, this one is also super dirty on the inside, and there's just a little door. So let's do it here as well, where the door is. So it's best if yours open, probably will. Just be careful not to break it. If you're not sure on how to open it, you can always ask me on the comments, and I'll try to search for something if you're not sure. If the machine is different, it's not the same brand as mine. This one, as you can see, it's much better. Let's put it here. And we'll go for the door, which is super nasty. I have some hot water running, because obviously hot water will make everything come out pretty easily. And if not, at least soften it. You see it in places that you think, how did it come here? Because obviously the door is just there. You don't put anything on the door itself. I guess everything is possible in the washing machine. If you have hot water running, be careful of your hands, because it can get pretty hot. Just turn on the water, on the cold water a little bit, so you don't burn yourself. Or wear gloves. I can't really work with gloves, so I'll just do it like this. Okay. You can see it got pretty dirty, so use an old one or one that you use specifically for cleaning. You can always use a new one, but that would be a little bit of a waste. Okay, so part one was removing it from the machine itself. Part two was cleaning it a bit superficially, and soon we'll be coming for part 3. Okay, part 3 is coming. Just grab everything, put it in a bucket of choice. I'm using my mopping bucket since I don't have another one, and just put everything in. You can just put it in a way that will just fit your bucket, doesn't really matter, and basically just fill it up with water. Hot water preferably. Might take a while, but when you see it's already full, and honestly, water falling is very, very satisfying noise. I like to do like this movement so the water actually already falls on everything, so everything already kind of getting hot and soft. I already see some dirty things floating. It's almost just the bigger part we're now missing. And as you can see, the water itself is already a bit dirty. It's okay, because at the same point you won't really need the water afterwards. Okay, everything is on the water. Turn the water off, obviously, because you don't need the water anymore. As you can see, we can already see some of the dirtiness floating around, which means very, very dirty. It's okay, it will happen. Afterwards, you can put some dishwashing just to give it the soapy thing. And I'll put some, this is schoonmaakazijn. It's basically vinegar, but to clean. So if you have any cleaning vinegar, just put. If not, you can always just put the dishwashing, and it should be enough. I will probably just wait like half an hour since I'm going to clean the other part. So maybe just wait half an hour so it has time to actually soak in all the dirtiness off. For part 4, I recommend putting a towel on the ground just to be sure, otherwise maybe you'll get everything wet if you're going for all water. Make sure you have an empty washer, because sometimes we just put some clothes in it waiting, or you had some idea to put the clothes in the washer and washing it today. So just wait for it. As you can see, mine is pretty dirty. Well, with the flash you can actually see it, like it has never been cleaned. And this is the inside. Super dirty. So we'll make sure we'll clean it all out. To clean this mess, we'll need first maybe our toothbrush friend again. It is all dirty, but it's okay because it's still pretty dirty inside. So there's no need for you to clean it or anything. As you can see, there's all kinds of dirtiness. So that's also why you'll need a towel. So everything can just fall on the towel and doesn't need to go actually back in. Some things will be inside, it's okay, because there isn't really another way to take it out. Maybe there is, but I don't think we will do that, because otherwise we might fuck it up. As you can see, it is pretty dry in here. So I think I will change my strategy. Okay, some pieces are pretty still wet. You can just go and do it like that. Because I'm seeing that it's falling down there, I'm gonna put a cloth in just to make sure it won't fall on the hole and into the washer. It's fine if it falls because we will put the washer in a washing cycle, an empty washing cycle, so it's okay. But just keep scrubbing. There isn't a really easy way to film this because it's such a small compartment, so just take your time. Maybe yours isn't that dirty, maybe it is. If it is, it's okay. If it isn't, even better though. Just keep on scrubbing. On mine apparently there are some red marks, but I think that just it's from the washer itself, so no worries about that. I don't think we'll be able to actually clean it like super well in here, but it's okay if there's no other way. And this is just a really old washer. What I'm maybe thinking about trying is with my shower hose and just kind of fill it up with water, but I will do some research first before I do that. Okay. Some things just really don't want to come out. This here, you can just kind of go like this and it will come out easily. Just dry on the door part. Yeah, I will come back after doing some research, so just a moment. Since I couldn't find anything about just putting water in it, what I thought was a spray bottle. Grab a spray bottle, put some water in it so it doesn't get actually like floated with water, and just spray kind of everywhere. Oh, just a moment. Just try for it to kind of reach everything. It's okay. And let it sit for a little bit. I'd say let it sit for 5 minutes, and over 5 minutes we'll be back to make sure to finish it up. Okay, 5 minutes have passed, so there we go again. As you can see, everything does indeed start coming out a bit better. You'll still have to have some patience, because obviously these are all places where your hands can't really reach. So you really have to try your best with the toothbrush, or if you have anything else that you can use to reach it, even better. But for me, a toothbrush it is. Everything is coming out much easier. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, because that will for sure happen. You shouldn't be too afraid if you see that it's getting a bit dirty and going inside the hole, because technically water is always here flushing it. And when we're done here, we'll put the washer on a cycle on its own. So it can flush out some of these dirty things. Okay. Just try to wherever you can reach. If you can't really reach it, it's fine. What's important is that we try it. And if it's not a new washing machine, then it should be probably time to get a new one. At least here it is, so it's fine. So satisfying. You can see all of the dirtiness coming out. Some of them still don't want to come out. You will get tired, because I am getting tired, but it's okay. You can take breaks, just relax a little, just make sure you do come back. As you can see, everything is coming out, or at least most of it. Okay. the dirtiness. But it is. Let's see. I need some up here. It's actually funny because I had never seen the inside of this drawer. Today is actually the first time I'm actually opening it, so it's very funny to see how it has all of these little holes that I'm assuming is where the water comes out. Yeah, how big it is as well. Just see still some dirtiness on this one. Let me see. Remember, some of it when the water starts coming out will be definitely pushed out. I'll also show you at the end, so don't worry. Let's see. Go to the second one. You can see my toothbrush is basically dying. That one is like thoroughly flushed, so it's pretty hard to clean it. So I'm just gonna skip that one for now and go to this one. Don't forget to clean on the sides as well. Sorry for the moving camera, but unfortunately there is no other easier way to clean these since I cannot really turn the washer. It's pretty much actually clean. It's got a little bit deeper inside. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this one's pretty much cleaned. So there is still some dirtiness, but it will come out as well. Not now, like I said, on the afterwards. So it's fine. Just make sure everything around it is clean. You can see now it's getting actually even a bit dirtier, but it's fine. I'm gonna take a little break, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I decided to clean out my toothbrush to do the middle one because it's coming out easier. Because the toothbrush was already so dirty that it was actually just accumulating more dirtiness in the little holes. Just take your time, try different moves. Yeah, as you can see, it is working. Just take your time, like I said. There isn't much that we can do about this. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, if you do have something else that you can scrub with, even better, but most of the things are then bigger, so it will use it up even more space. What you can also try for these holes is with a toothpick, but you'll have to actually be able to reach it, so just take your time. Okay. Sort of just grab the cloth again and just go in. My cloth is dry right now because the drawer is also pretty wet itself. So we don't really need to be getting it wet, and it's just to remove the bigger dirty pieces. As you can see, everything is coming out pretty easily. Some things we aren't even sure because you can't really see it, but if you're not sure, just scrub it out a little with the cloth and you'll see a significantly difference immediately. As you can see, most of it is just easily coming out. Remember, try not to push the dirtiness inside the hole. Just clean the hole itself as well. What goes in is fine, but let's make sure to not put too much, otherwise you might clog it even more. Okay. For now, it's just to remove the bigger pieces. Maybe you can't really see it. The camera is just focusing on my hands, but it's getting way cleaner. Yeah. Like I said, some pieces you won't really be able to reach, but you can always indeed try with a toothpick. As you can see, it's much cleaner already, thankfully. Just go back in this corner. There is something like stuck in it. Better. Now just gonna try to do a little bit on the top part. Remember to do the sides as well. Maybe it won't come out much, but at least you did it. And most of it already came out when you spray the water in. So let's see. Yeah, much better. You can also already actually see the little holes. I do still see some dirty on this one on the side and at the back. So I'm gonna try to scrub it a little bit more. Let's see. Okay, yes, the back is pretty much better. The little holes, it's actually in the hole, so I don't think it will come out much better. Again. Okay, so this was basically part 4. What you can do next, wet the cloth now and do a second cleanup. I'm gonna do that and I'll show you how it looks in a moment. I'll be back. Okay, and we're back, and part 4 is finalized. As you can see, compared to how it was, it's much better. Way cleaner, as almost brand new, sort of. Don't forget to clean that little hole there as well. And the in-betweens and all of these little holes. For these little holes I use the cotton bud, and for here as well. For the little hole, my toothbrush also fit in, but you can always try your finger and just a cloth. And to actually finalize it, I used a dry cloth again. Yeah, so that was the inside of the washer, where the softener and the other one goes. I will be cleaning this part. If you have this part as well, you'll definitely need to clean it too. I will just use the wet cloth for it and everything will just come out easily, but I will show you in a moment. Okay, I've got my cloth, so now we'll just kind of clean it all around and on the inside. This is mostly just build up dirtiness. Obviously there will be some dust as well. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, so just make sure you go all inside on the borders. Doesn't come out much here, but it will on this side. As you can see, it's very dirty, kind of just like the drawer was. Not sure why the underneath is more dirtier than the top, but it doesn't really matter, as you just clean it. You can see that there is some on the actual inside. Okay, and I'm almost done with this part. Okay, just make sure it's kind of shining, and then go to the actual door. This one is old, so this isn't actually dirty. It's actually a bit of rust here. Yes, it is dirty, so just scrub. You can also just use the toothbrush as well, but I'll just try with the cloth first. Let's go in the drawer. Not all machines will have this, I guess, but mine does, so extra work. As you can see, everything is coming out of mostly. This is just dried out. It won't really come out. What I'm gonna try is with a bit anti-caulk. Don't know if you all know what that is. If you don't, just let me know and I will explain. I have it in the spray bottle. I'll just put a bit of a towel underneath so it doesn't go to where we don't need it to go, and just spray it a little bit. You can go all around it and then just wait a little bit. This stuff usually works pretty fast. It's okay if it goes down, just wipe it here as well. Here mine was already clean, so you don't really need it there. And as you can see, if you go with it, it just kind of comes out. I'll just wait a little bit longer so it has time to work. I will clean already the inside part because I don't need that anymore. And let's try. If if it doesn't come out with this, it probably won't come out, and it's okay, because like I said, it is an old machine. It was never been cleaned. This is the first time that someone is cleaning it. So let's see. Okay, this side is coming out a little. What you can is try again with anti-cog spray. Yeah, you don't actually have to. You can see that it is gotten also a bit lighter, so technically it is clean. It's okay. It doesn't have to be 100% clean because it's an old machine, and we are all, I think, needing a new one. So as you can see, it's way better, shining, and that was technically part 5. And the last part is put this back in and put the washer in a cycle to self-clean. Okay, half an hour has passed, maybe even more. So it's time to see if it worked with this. We'll just go in. The water shouldn't be hot anymore, and you shouldn't see any more dirty pieces. Okay, this means this is good. Let's see the door, because it was also pretty nasty. It is still a bit dirty. It's okay because we'll pass it down by water and it will come out. And this guy, most of it is definitely way softer, so it's time to go for it. As you know, remember to grab the toothbrush. Mine is now a little bit dirty because from the phase 4, and just rub it in. Just go until where you can reach. If you can't reach it, or toothbrush can't reach it, there's no other way to do it. It's fine. In here you can grab cotton bud, and it will take all the rests out. Just make sure you go around it, and you can make sure that it's coming out on the other side. If you've done that, you can go and grab some water in. Most of the things will come out now with the water pressure. Some things are just actually really stuck, so there's nothing you can do about it. You can see most of it just comes out. I'm using cold water, but I'll put the hot water in now because it will just work better. Especially on the hard to come out pieces. Because I have long nails, I can't really reach the corners. Use the small one. You see pretty much everything is coming out. Okay, most of it has come out. Perfect. What you can do as a last step, grab the cloth again and kind of put it on the places where it didn't fit very well, because the cloth will come out a bit easier. I will do that next. this part was already pretty clean, so just rinse it out just to be sure. There's actually more of this part that was still pretty dirty. So you can see most of it has come out. And now it's just to make sure the little rests come out. The pen shouldn't be that dirty, but now it's still a little bit. Cotton brush, corner that won't come out. And then with the toothbrush again here. Afterwards, yeah, you can let it air dry, but since I want to do a self-cleaning first, I will just dry it with a towel. Doesn't have to be well dried, just make sure it's dry. And if there are any last dry pieces, everything will come out as well now with the towel. So there's no need to worry about that. Make sure to clean this part because this one definitely needs to fit again, so it shouldn't be that wet to make sure it fits properly. Okay. The underneath, because remember it was like super dirty. Yep. Okay, this one is done. Technically this you don't really need to clean dry because it will get wet again, but just to be sure, why not? Just go around with the inside, and that's actually it. And the big part, just make sure you go here because that's where the door goes. Like I said before, make sure it's well dry there. The underneath as well, it's important because water reaches it but not that well. And if you see still some dirtiness, try to go with the towel. Some will just not come out anymore. It's okay. And like I said, some of it will just come out with the towel, as you can see. So there's actually no need for you to grab the cloth. Okay. The middlest one and the last one are like the dirtiest ones because those are the ones I never use the first one. It was also pretty dirty though because this one was the one with the where in the washer the holes were very dirty, but it was used before I guess, but not by me, not anymore at least. So just keep on cleaning out a little bit. Okay. What you can do for this part is grab a cotton bud and go a little bit. Everything should be soft, so it should come out pretty easily. I see some dirtiness there as well. Okay, and then you go last finishing touches in, and this one. Okay, and that's it. As you can see, it's pretty clean compared to how it was in the beginning. There are some spots that are still wet, but it's okay. Then you go and grab the door again. As you remember, there were these two little pieces, and those need to go in these little holes. I don't think I remember how, but we will work to it, so it will be fine. Oh wait, I'm actually saying the wrong thing. Thought so. These ones here need to go here, inside of here. So then you're in. Better to show you from the inside. Like I said, you go, actually this one's in. You can see you have little holes. You go in, it's in, and those are automatically in. You can see it doesn't come out. And the last part, the blue one, the round part goes to the other round part, and you just fix it in. And as you can see, everything is pretty clean. And then the last step of this is to basically just put it back in. To put it back in, you have this little part, and this goes in this little hole. So that's in there. But also this side part, it's for these side parts. So it's basically really like a drawer. You just put it in. I'll show you underneath. It just goes automatically in, and then you just press. And that's it. Doesn't come out, as you can see easily, so it's working. Then for this one, to put it on a self-cleaning cycle, you just turn it on. And you go here. In yours, maybe might say self-cleaning, or it might say something else. I will just turn it around. It does give me this. You can put it higher of temperature if you'd like, but I'll just follow what it says. Yeah, then you just turn it on. For me, I've read the instruction and it says I don't need to put anything inside because of the water and the temperature they will become. So you just basically turn it on, and it will start working. And after 2 hours, you have the self-cleaning part done, and then you can finally start washing your clothes again. And that's it. That was the video of today. Thank you for watching, and if you need anything or have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and have a great day. Bye bye. And yeah, this is what happens when you never do a self-cleaning. As you can see, the water is like super dirty, so I might actually do a second self-cleaning, but then with a bit of washer in it, so it will get extra clean. But we'll see at the end. We still have like half an hour, maybe to be like super clean at the end, hopefully, because this is nasty.